Hello, Tom Hobden here. This is for the Art Tech Play series. I am a choreographer and dancing type man, but I'm really interested in lots of digital things. I'm here today to talk for just about, 5 minutes, something like that, just to tell you about the importance of play and being silly on these digital forms and making sure that that play and silliness helps us connect with the participants that we might be working with out and about every day. I think we should jump straight in. Let's go. Okay, so hopefully from the video you can see the kind of people that we work with and the kind of places that we work in. And we wanted to make this go even further at UNIT by being in a digital place as well. We didn't want anybody to be excluded, and we know that the internet is a really great way of being able to get, out of our villages, through our towns, across counties, nationally, and maybe even globally one day. For dance, we found that it worked the best and the quickest in this pandemic time to be able to work on streaming platforms like Zoom or Google Meets, even having a go at Facebook Live and Instagram Live to be able to communicate with our communities that were out there already and to get them dancing and get them moving. Because we know at UNIT that if you have silly and play present, then you'll be happy, you'll be relaxed, and largely you'll do something that you might not normally do, which is dancing in a lot of cases for these people. So I just wanted to give you 3 tips about how to use these platforms and how they've best been working for us, and hopefully to bring some of the silly back to your practice. Here we go. Tip number 1. So you'll find us here in Zoom. There's me waving. And what I would use is virtual backgrounds with silly phrases, a little bit like the one I'm attempting to point to just right now, just to bring a little bit of lighter mood. Also, I would hide from my virtual background quite regularly at the sides or underneath, just to spring up and pop out in different places. Now you'll see me trying with my puzzled face, trying to find how we get into new virtual backgrounds. Here I would use maybe a variety of 4 or 5 across some kind of webinar, just to sort of bring some light to people. Also, it means that they don't have to get too bogged down with where I am. The last part is that we started to use music quite a lot, and to get the best audio settings we would click share computer sound and optimize the screen to be able to get the best video clips to make us work and go forward. Sorry, thanks about the weather there. Top tip number 1, over and out. Top tip number 2 is playing with the camera and playing with scale. So actually, if I really bring myself right up close to the camera now, it really just brings a sense of joy. And not only does the teacher have to do this or the facilitator have to do this, you can do it at your end as well. So people can really play with the camera and see what's kind of going on with the whole of their bodies. And actually there's as much joy as pulling it right forwards as there is in doing it really, really far away. Now you can't obviously maybe do that in the live unless you've got a big old banquet hall to do in. But sometimes, and I guess this is top tip 2.1, is that sometimes we drop in pre-recorded links to things that we've already done that make it quite surprising. So top tip number 2 is really thinking about what your camera is and playing with scale. Enjoy the silly. Okay, top tip number 3. Top tip number 3 on Zoom is about a 2-way interaction, making sure that whatever you're putting out, they can put back to you as well. So sometimes in quite a lot of classes, we're seeing that the teacher is teaching and actually there's no interaction coming back, maybe through comments, but actually they can't get a sense of feedback as to what they're doing. And it's really important to us in UNIT that we have that feedback coming all the way back. So we have done that by pairing up different screens with different people, so they're able to maybe mirror. Somebody does the movement and the other person has to do it back to them. Sometimes we've put up a whiteboard screen and we might write down instructions, and then they can add instructions to that whiteboard screen as well. Anything that gets a sense of 2-way interaction. Okay, I hope that those 3 tips have been really helpful. That gives you a little bit of an idea of what we've been doing in our digital land to try and bring joy and happiness to as many people as we can. I hope that it's given you some ideas. If you want to reach out and get in contact with us, I'd love you to do that. Thanks very much. Good luck with it all. Goodbye.